Do you want to release songs that people just can't stop playing? Well, today I will share with you a songwriting secret that will keep your listeners hooked, boost repeat listens, and ultimately make your song so addictive that your fans just won't be able to get enough. Not only that, I will show you 3 practical use cases in hit songs that you can take away and apply to your own music. Oh, and if you're here just for Taylor Swift, don't worry, I'll get to Taylor Swift. But before we dive into any examples, let me take you on a slight detour into the world of film and explain the premise of the system and the reasons why we get addicted.
Wait, watch this.
Have you ever been watching a movie and the whole way through you know exactly what is going to happen before it does? I knew he was going to die. I knew he was the killer. I knew they were going to end up together.
I knew it.
But you don't get annoyed by the movie and turn it off, am I right? You keep watching because you feel gratified, you feel clever. And that triggers an endorphin release. Or believe it or not, this doesn't happen for no reason. The scriptwriter and the director want you to feel this. They are manipulating your emotions by feeding you specific facts at exactly the right time and highlighting exactly the right objects on screen. And it's all 100% deliberate. Ow. The problem that movies have, though, is that they're often a one-time affair. You'll rarely want to watch the same movie twice if you already know who the killer is. Hollywood will just have to go and spend another $120, $200 million on another movie playing on exactly the same emotions for you to go and watch. However, with your music, it's different. The easier that we guide the listener through the journey and the cleaner we set up the key moments of the song, the more people will want to listen. And the more often people will listen, the more the Spotify algorithm will push it out to new audiences, and the more playlist support that you'll gather, and in turn, the more fans, the more money, the more freedom you'll gain, and the more exciting your journey will be. And that's what's so great. I'm not telling you to go out and sell yourself on social media, or even necessarily write new songs. I'm saying craft the songs so that they will work for you. So imagine this, you've been in a shit relationship for the past 3 years. Your partner is controlling every single move you make. You feel small, you have no confidence. You just feel like you're walking on eggshells constantly. But this week, they're out of town, and their absence brings some sense of relief. But you still feel tense. And then on Friday evening, after a freaking stressful day at work, you get a WhatsApp from your best friend inviting you to a party. Usually you decline, fearing your partner would have an adverse reaction. But tonight is different. They're not there. They're not around. Determined to make the most of their absence, you take a deep breath, you put on your sassiest outfit, have a couple drinks, and get ready. As you walk into the party, you feel a rush of freedom that you haven't experienced in years. The music is banging, the lights are flashing, and for the first time in a long time, you feel alive. How would you tell that story? Well, take a listen to this.
I got this feeling on the summer day when you were gone. I crashed my car into the bridge. I watched, I let it burn. I threw your shit into a bag and pushed it down the stairs. I crashed my car into the bridge. I don't care. I love it. I don't care.
Did you notice how Charlie is painting this image of a destructive character from the outset of the song? The subconscious question in my head as the listener is, what the heck happened? Why is she doing this? And it kind of sounds fun. Then, as soon as the chorus comes around, all these questions are answered. We feel a sense of release. She fucking loves it. She fucking loves it. And we, as the listener, have no choice than to be sucked into this high energy party, don't give a fuck moment with her. But what if we didn't have a big chorus? What if we were writing another style of breakup song? Or to make it more interesting, let's raise the stakes. What if we're still together, but we know we're going to break up? We moved in together thinking that we would love spending this extra time together. The small things that we used to love about each other are being put under a microscope, turning into the problems that are starting to break the bedrock of the relationship. Like our relationship has reached its peak and it's all downhill from here. Sound familiar? Did you hear how the tension has just been turned up to 11 in his vocal delivery on the pre-chorus? Like you are there witnessing the pain and torture of the reality of the situation. Then when we hit the chorus, do you hear the vulnerability in Usher's point of view? Why is he singing in falsetto? Does this shift into the higher register and the use of falsetto go to paint a picture of the dysfunction and the detachment from the relationship? Has he already moved on and he's okay with that? Do you see what I'm saying? Everything before the chorus goes to create the tension, and then the chorus releases it. But what if we wanted to employ this strategy to highlight a specific moment of a song? Surely we can take this macro technique and apply it to a micro release. This next song was written by a couple of the greatest masters of songcraft ever. It has to be one of the best demonstrations of listener gratification ever. Not only does it lean on tension and release with such power, but it also wraps up about 5 other godly songwriting techniques
That I'll cover in another video.
all within this one line. Take a listen.
'Cause we're young and we're reckless. We'll take this way too far. It'll leave you breathless, or with a nasty scar. Got a long list of ex-lovers. They'll tell you I'm insane, but I've got a blank space, baby, and I'll write your name.
So you can see that it's exactly the same technique as in the first example and the second example, but it's on a much smaller scale. Taylor leaves the audience hanging on for the rest of the sentence, waiting for the resolution. Each of the 3 examples that I've just shown you rely on the most fundamental songwriting principle: tension and release. Generally, verses and pre-choruses go to tell a story, creating tension, and then the chorus provides the emotional release, just as we saw in the first 2 examples. Of course, with most things in music, it's all about balance. If we were to have a song with only release, people would be bored almost immediately. Like, what happens next? Nothing. Nothing happens. And if we had a song with constant tension, it'd just be frustrating. You'd think something's going to happen, but then it never does. It's the interplay between tension and release that plays a crucial role in creating emotional impact and maintaining listeners' interest. The speed and the control of the release can be used to play with the listener's emotion, ranging from subtlety to excitement. To maintain our listeners' interest for the duration of the song, we need a combination of all these elements, creating more tension and release as the song progresses. And suddenly, the song is over before you know it. And you're forced to hit play again. Obviously, this isn't the only way that we can hold the listener's attention for longer. It's just one of many techniques. So if you want to learn more, I'm uploading everything to this playlist here. Subscribe and then give it a click.